Well, that's a wonderful idea, just wonderful. Why didn't you suggest that to Kelly?
Are you sure it isn't cornball?
Now, what's cornball, Liz? I tell you, I've never been able to find out, not really. Maybe it's just a word to express fear of sentiment. There's nothing to be afraid of, not if the sentiment is honest. Now, take that sticker. Now, what have you got against togetherness?
Deliver me. The happy Armstrongs toasting popcorn. Mom and Dad at the piano singing, "Believe me, for all those endearing young charms." How square can you get?
Hello, darling.
Mother.
How are you, Mr. Gregg?
Miss McGavin?
I was worried about you, dear. Leaving the house, no messages, nothing.
How did you know I was here?
Fortunately, Mr. Gregg's houseboy phoned to ask directions. He said he was coming up, so...
I wanted Peter to bring up my dictaphone.
It's right there. I drove up with Peter and Kelly. They've gone into the village to do some shopping. You all right, dear?
Why shouldn't I be all right?
Welcome.
I don't know. This place just like Siberia. No supermarket. Just little stores. All called shoppies.
Well, we're roughing it. This is the country, you know.
You keep country. I city boy.
Gee, this place is beautiful.
Oh, this nice place.
Yes.
Hi, Liz.
Well, hail, hail. The gang's all here.
Darling, Liz had a wonderful idea about class night. Sort of a lampoon of silent movies. She thought that you... Oh, why don't you tell Kelly about it, Liz?
Yes, go on, Liz. Help her unpack.
All right. Come on.
Gee, this place is just dreamy. It was invented for Easter week. What a ball we could have, Liz.
Mr. Gregg, I'm very grateful to you for calling me.
What kind of house is this? I turn on stove, nothing happened.
Oh, Peter, it's electronic. It heats invisibly. One of Mr. McGavin's patents for the kitchen of the future.
Can't wait for future. Have to cook dinner and present.
I'll show you how it works.
Garbage disposal not work either. Is that another one of Mr. McGavin's patents?
Just lack of use, I guess. We haven't been up here in over 2 years.
Speaking of Mr. McGavin.
I call him too.
Yeah, what'd he say?
I don't know. Had to give message to secretary. Big deal. She asked me if I BJ Tong from Boston. I tell her no. I just poor man's Tong from...
All right. Never mind.
There we are. It's on.
How you know it's on?
Because the indicator is registering. You know, Peter, I cooked my first meal right here. Irish stew. Have you ever made an Irish stew?
That one dish my mother never taught me.
If I say so myself. It used to have my husband drooling. Peter, give me that meat. It's Irish stew tonight.
Okay, Maestro, I'd be assistant Irishman.
Go fill that pot about 1/3 full of water.
Thanks a lot, Ralph. Hello, Ben.
Hello, Bentley. I flew up just as soon as I got your message. Where's Liz?
Oh, she's in there with Kelly.
Oh, I'll get her. She can fly right back with me.
Ben.
Liz isn't flying anywhere in that mousetrap of yours.
Phyllis. What's she doing here?
Well, it looks like you both answered Peter's SOS.
In that event, one of us is unnecessary. You tell Liz I'll see her in town.
Ben, why don't hang around a while? Good for you. Relax you a little bit.
Bentley, I retain you for legal counsel, not medical. I'll be the judge of what's good for me.
It never stops. He keeps on making noises like a big executive.
I will see you Monday, Bentley.
Mrs. McGavin! Mrs. McGavin! Sink, spring leak. Water all over floor.
Oh, Peter, get some more rags.
Never mind the rags. Turn off the main valve. Get a wrench to turn it off. I houseboy, not plumber.
Don't just stand there giving orders. Fix it, Ben.
Me?
Well, you used to be a fairly good mechanic before you became a millionaire.
What's the matter? Dad, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello, honey. I just came up to fix the sink. Whoever put in this cheap plumbing anyway?
You did?
Never in 100 years would I ever put in anything like this.
You built this house yourself right after we were married. It was our mountain love nest. More salt, please, and a little tarragon.
Irish stew smell pretty good.
You breaking down or something? You haven't cooked a meal in years.
I see no reason to cook for the upstairs maid.
Look, if you're inferring I'm never home, well, the reason I'm never home...
I know. You're busy merging, and I've never had it so good.
That shows you the kind of respect I get around here. I build an industry with my bare hands. And what happened?
This is delicious, fellas.
Terrific. Wonderful, Mom.
Peter, how come you never make Irish stew?
I bought in Chinatown, remember? But I get a recipe from Mrs. McGavin.
And Peter gave me the recipe for egg foo young.
How's yours, Ben?
Nah, it tasted better.
Well, then stop scraping a hole in that plate. Would you like some more?
Why not? It's the only place in town.
Don't expect him to pay a compliment. It's against his principles.
That's it. That's it.
Terrific.
Uncle Bentley, we've got it.
Got what?
The routine. We're going to do a chaplain bit.
Oh.
Come on, let's try it.
We'll need some props. There's some old stuff in the closet, Kelly.
I'll get it.
How about some old-time piano music, Mom?
All right, girls. It's the best offer I've had since I quit show business.
Well, let's not be late for the show, Ben, huh?
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, big class night feature, Kelly Craig and Liz McGavin in silent movie.
P.
I.
N.
G.
That's a word. Come on.
Oh, what could I do?
I sing, sucker. I had to do a tap dance, didn't I?
I do. The loser has to entertain.
Well, back in school, I used to do a horrible version of Believe Me If All Those Endearing Young Charms.
All right. We'll settle for that.
Front and center, Caruso.
Well, okay, but somebody will have to give me the key.
You've got it.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start you off.
Sure.
Fine.
Believe me if all those endearing young charms which I gaze on so fondly today were to change by tomorrow and
Flee
from my arms like fairy gifts fading away. Thou wouldst still be adored as this moment thou art. Let thy loveliness fade as it will. Yet around you, my darling, each wish of my heart would entwine itself verdantly still.